everyone, this is Stephanie from My Porch Prints, and today I'm going to be crafting this tin box mini book. It's just this little tiny book that fits inside of a mint tin like this one, and you can see this one still has the mints in it. But it's just a cute little project to make, just a fun little book that will fit inside of a mint tin about this size. This is going to be from a kit in my Etsy shop, and it comes with the pages and the embellishments, and then I'm also going to be adding some things to my own, like lace and stuff like that, charms and whatnot. So anyway, let's get started with making the pages. I've already put a few together, and you can see that I've got this little tail sticking out here, and that's actually so that I can add some more pages, and I'm going to show you how that works. So let's get started. The first thing I did was the pages come on a sheet, and I cut them out along with the little tab at the end here, and I folded these up kind of accordion style, and I'm going to go ahead and just glue them together. And how it works is these pages will attach to these with this tab, and then they'll become their own new set of pages. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just using a glue stick, nothing fancy. And then I'm going to put a little glue where the tab's going to go so that it's sure to get glued in. You could also just put some glue directly on the tab if you want to. And I gotta make sure I've got the book right side up here so that these pages match, and it looks like I do. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of center it here. Hopefully I got this all lined up. It's a little off, but that works. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue these pages together as well. There we go. And now we've added a couple more pages to our book. You can see I've rounded the corners on this one, but not on this one. These are the new pages. And then I've got another little tab to add some more pages with. So I'm going to go ahead and round these corners really quickly and show you. I've got a corner rounding punch for that, but you could do it yourself too. One way to do it if you don't have a punch is to create a template, to use just a piece of scrap cardboard. See if I've got something like that. It would have to be more square than this, but you would just go ahead and cut like a corner and then use it to just as a template so all the corners are even. But I'm not going to do that today because I'm going to use my punch. Makes a nice cut. There we go, and now I'm going to go ahead and add my other pages. And like I said, you just do kind of an accordion fold, line everything up here the best you can, and go back and forth. And I like to line it up with the next page like that, and that usually works pretty good. And then the little tail here, the little tab gets folded backwards. Although I guess I probably won't be using that one since this is my last set of pages. But if you want your book to be longer, you could always print double sets of pages and just keep adding them to make it as big as you like. So again, I'm just going to start by gluing these pages together, and then I'm going to stick the tab in between to hook it to this other book. Oops. Sorry, I'm not trying to confuse you. I'm just confusing myself. So we'll stick these pages together with that little tab inside there. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut this tab off since I'm not adding any more pages over here. And we'll round out those corners. And there we have it. A nice, tidy little booklet that we can start embellishing. So this is going to be my cover, but it doesn't have to be. If you want to add your own cover, you could do that, and then you can cover up this kind of like raw back edge. But just for this, I'm going to make this my cover. And you can just start embellishing. I've got a whole bunch of pieces over here, and then I've also got some extra stuff, papers, laces, and whatnot. So I'm just going to kind of see what looks good for my cover. I've got a little torn piece of craft paper. I'm bringing a little butterfly, like the blue on that. Maybe one of these. What else? Maybe some pretty words. And these little pieces come with the kit. Create beautiful, inspire, yeah, let's do that. And maybe, do I want a little piece of cheesecloth too? Maybe I do. Let's see. I think I'll put this down first. And this is kind of neat because no two books will ever look alike. You can really play with it and make it your own style, which is always kind of fun. To be unique. Kind of like that. Let's see. Beautiful. Inspire. Maybe we can go over here. Create down here. Yeah, I like that. And you can just play with your layout for whatever you think looks best to you. The good news is these pieces were designed to match, you know, they have kind of a certain style, so you can't really mess it up as long as you're staying within kind of the same look or color scheme. It all seems to kind of go together. There. So, got a nice little cover. And once that's dry, I'll start decorating my interior pages. I've got some distress ink here, and that helps give some depth to some of the pieces as well. So you can give it kind of an antiqued edge. I'm just using a makeup sponge, but you can use, they sell equipment for this, proper inking equipment, but I just use a makeup sponge for mine. And you don't actually even need to get ink. If you want, you can just use a magic marker. It just depends on if you're going to be like selling it. You might want something a little more professional and lasting, but really if you're just doing a project for yourself for fun, there's no reason you can't use less expensive materials. But I'll put links to some of the things I'm using down below. Okay, it looks like we're about finished here. This is a quick, easy project. Having all the pieces from the kit just made it really easy for it to have a cohesive look. So here's a quick look at our tin box mini book. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. Happy crafting!